rallied. Was driving a Subaru like hatchback at the time.
Oh,
He
hell yeah.
rallied it over like some hill off a bridge into a fucking creek
Oh shit.
up in Scotts Valley, like in the off of 17 and shit. Oh my god!
So he sent it. He was like, look at me. I'm super fucking faded. I'm gonna make the newspaper right now.
You know what homie did? He got out of the car with luckily no serious injuries, and he fucking ditched it and he ran through the creek back to his house. He was like a mile from his house. He told me, he was like, dude, I fucking crawled through all kinds of crazy shit. I got poison oak over here. I got this and that. I was like, oh my god.
What's up, Nick? You're back.
Nick, what's your favorite holiday, buddy? No. Okay. Better. Yeah, no, I sound a little weird. Cool. Yeah, it's probably better.
You sound good. I'm trying to make sure that we're all getting on
up.
here. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Excellent. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Mammals Wild podcast.
God bless us, everyone. You know, praise Allah, and all that stuff.
we
Hallelujah.
We love you. We love you, Mom in heaven.
Mazel tov.
Love you.
Mom in heaven.
Yes, Deb, love you very much. So we're gonna start this podcast out with Spark and a Beezy.
Oh, here we go.
So here we are. The
There's some earwax on there too, dude.
Bro,
I don't know if you noticed that,
listen
brother.
here, brother. Just don't hit it too hard, or your hair will catch on fire.
You better hit it as hard as you can, or I'm not into it, dude.
So there I
to the
was.
left for good look.
There I
Oh,
was,
fuck. All right.
you know, wishing we had, you know, like Easter eggs cooking, because the smell of the Easter egg boil always that
Makes
was
you fucking.
that was like Easter for me. You know, you woke up and you smelled boiling eggs.
Or the vinegar.
boiling water.
Or the vinegar from
dude.
making the dye.
Dude, so Mom would have like
Yeah, the vinegar,
12,000 fucking dyed
There's
eggs
ash on
in
that.
the garage because Evanston,
Stashed.
Wyoming's she threw the
Drugs inside of the eggs.
Well, no.
No, she did the
So
Easter
she did
egg.
the Easter egg hunt
I'm
for
kidding.
for the actual children.
But
dude.
Deb's
It
definitely.
means something to him.
Deb's.
So let him express it full.
Yeah,
All right. But your mom was totally selling drugs to old people, not kids.
Well, we're
Not
talking
drugs.
We're not
weed.
talking about
Bro,
that.
like, come
Why are
on.
you bringing
Easter
that up?
eggs.
Settle down, dude.
Easter eggs
So,
and drugs.
anyways,
First
there-
off, let him. This
there
is
my mom
his mom's,
was
one of his mom's
boiling
favorite
water
holidays.
with fucking like millions and millions,
have it.
like 12,000 fucking eggs. You know, we would dye them every fucking Easter just so she could put them out there for the kids to like.
Would she actually stash them herself? Like go hide them herself,
So
or did she
check
have a squad?
This
that's a lot of
I
eggs.
would
Yeah,
help her
squad.
every Easter. I was there,
There
right?
you go.
And
Squad
then-
member.
So it would take us like 3 hours to actually like hide all the eggs.
And
Okay.
squad up. Jesus, I bet.
These kids would catch. It would take them 15 minutes to pick all those eggs up, dude. It was like, what the fuck? like, mom had a plan. She knew. She was like, watch this. I'm gonna put all these eggs out there, and these kids are gonna pick them up quick.
Did she do any of the fake ones?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they were all fake eggs.
She had
They were
like
like 2,000.
I thought you were saying
fake eggs.
she died them though.
Well, so she had ones that had like little dinosaur teeth,
Some of
and
both,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
some
Like
of
she
both.
was sponsored by the whole
there
town.
had to be some fake eggs. I mean, I can't believe
So
it.
she
Those
was
are better. I feel
sponsored.
like those are better
She was sponsored by the rock shop in the town and stuff.
Aw.
So yeah, dude, like it was really cool. Like Mom actually did the whole Easter egg hunt. That's why like Easter is kind of crazy for me because I'm like, oh shit, I miss
So
Mom.
it was her favorite holiday.
Well,
No,
she just
had
did a lot
huge
of
part
stuff.
of
Sure. Well, I remember
hand
hearing.
in
Yeah,
it
I
in
remember
the
hearing
town.
that going to Evanston. Yeah, she was big time like community person.
And she was.
And
like,
she only
that's-
sold weed. All right.
Well-
and not to kids.
It's nobody's business who she did. Period. She's a good
true.
lady.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Honest, good lady.
Most people that sell weed, I think, are not too bad.
Well, I don't know. I could tell you a few people that turned out to be fucking creepos.
All right, we all know that old chestnut.
Who? What's
No
who's
one.
the,
No
who
one.
is it?
No one.
I know
He-
somebody. I
he
mean,
who
I'll
shall
sans the
remain
name.
nameless.
I'll sans
No,
the name,
don't
but
do it.
the guys, listen to this shit. Dude was growing weed. It's fucking. I'll make up a name. We'll call him Fatty.
Thomas.
Oh, Fatty McGaddy.
Fatty, just for
Tomas.
sakes.
Oh, Fat Thomas.
Yeah. Point is
Right.
he
Tomas.
dude, come to find out, like I'm rolling jujitsu with this guy, Shane, and we're talking, and hey, big ups
Thomas.
to Shane.
I know Shane.
And anyways, point is, we're rolling jujitsu, and I bring up this dude Fatty's name,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, fucking, so and so, because I recognized his Shane's ex girlfriend, and so I was like, oh, that's homeboy's daughter, blah blah blah, and he was just like, he was all, how do you know him? And he started getting all super defensive on me.
Oh,
And I was like,
okay,
oh, fuck. Like,
okay.
I was like, only through weed, man. Like an old partner of mine, like, that we ended up, like, meeting somehow. And he's like, oh, I'll have to tell you later. And so later comes, and he starts rapping about how dude got in trouble for child porn on his computer.
I knew that
he
was
used
coming.
to like he used to take care of his kid, my buddy's kids. You know?
Oh no!
This guy I did jujitsu with. So you come
that's
to
like
find
a
out.
double whammy right there.
But he would smoke. Here's the other thing. He wasn't just smoking weed. He was smoking meth and all sorts of other things.
Well,
But
I mean,
when the weed turns to meth,
That is so gnarly. Though I mean, fucking do whatever you want to your own body. Go smoke meth. Be whatever.
be a fucking pile of
Fuck
shit.
fuck yourself up. But like, dude, the fucking
When you're bringing
anything with
innocent
anyone,
children into it.
anyone else. Don't affect anyone else's.
I
Fucking life,
don't
but a
think
kid,
anyone's
for sure,
children
like-
should be brought into.
Well,
that.
but even then, dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude's a creepo. So he got in trouble. And one time it was crazy. I was over there and I said something to the effect of like getting a blowjob or something like that by like, a person so and so. And he like, dude lost his shit. He's all fucking, I don't want to hear nothing like that. I got a daughter and blah, blah, blah. Or I got a granddaughter. Starts talking all this shit about his granddaughter.
Just because it was like a sexual thing you were talking
Yeah.
about? Oh, interesting.
And so it was like, well, I never was bringing anything up about your kid, but okay, cool. So, anyways, let's derail back to something happened.
People are freaking weird, man. That's, I mean.
Either way, just for saying. Fact check that.
Fact check.
So
Well,
fact check
Google it.
on sleeping with people's daughters.
His name's beep 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 beep, and he lives at this beep address.
Tomas. Well, dude, there are so
Tomas
many, like,
Expressway.
growing up in the same freaking, living in the same town my whole life, basically, since I was like 5. You hear all kinds of weird stories about people, and I'm sure Evanston's the same way. Evanston's a small town in Wyoming for anyone who is paying attention and doesn't know. Beautiful little town. Love Evanston. Was blessed to be able to go there one time. Anyways, fucking, you hear shit. Like, all right, my friend James, who I went to high school with, I grew up with. I remember playing basketball with him in junior high or high school, whatever. And fucking dude got like a hot dose or whatever you call it. Like fucking,
Hot shot?
it was like a fentanyl thing.
Oh, no.
No, well, yeah,
Oh,
not
that
that.
was your
No,
boy
not
James.
heroin.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
heroin.
yeah.
You knew. I think you had probably met him. Anyways, fucking. But then, like, I have met the guy who sold him this shit. You know what I'm saying? We've all hung out with this exact person who it is a known thing that he fucking basically killed our friend.
It wasn't on purpose, right?
It wasn't on purpose, but like
it's
still, dude.
drugs that you're
Murph.
selling.
Think about fucking Murph. Didn't Murph have another
Yeah.
good friend of ours?
Think about Murph.
I mean, that wasn't that like 3 folks that lost their lives because of some butthead who sold them bad
absolute
stuff
garbage.
in the same
Yeah.
eve. Like, oh my god, dude.
Well, and even then, I think even Murph wasn't even in California, though. That was a sad
No,
part.
he
out.
was
That was
out
Pennsylvania,
visiting.
right?
Aspect Murph is one of our common friends. He was my friend and Scott's friend,
Super
and then Tony
cool.
became friends with him.
Super cool, dude.
Really cool dude.
Murph just told me that he was my brother. Like first time I met him, he was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Nah, we're
Well,
brothers."
very cool guy.
He's like, "I
He
know who
looked
you."
a lot like Tony.
Yeah, just down to rap about the universe and life and
Yeah.
and everything. He was really cool about everything. So big up to Murph. It's sad, just drug
Murph
overdose. Probably not even on purpose. He
Yeah.
barely did cocaine, and that's what he thought. I think he thought he was doing, or maybe he wasn't. Maybe he's actually playing around with the devil. Who knows? But 'cause that'll happen from time to time.
It's oh my god, it really. And I mean, people have been talking about this for years now, but it really is like a epidemic in America and especially like the Midwest and shit. Wyoming, back where you guys are from, Wyoming and shit. Like,
It's pretty much toast.
dude, the fentanyl in every single drug. Like, I'll take a pill of ecstasy or something at a party or whatever, or on a probably not at a party, but like on a mellow night with with like you guys, people I know and I trust.
The Rager.
The Rager, yeah, exactly. But like, you can't trust any of that shit. Like
don't
even
feel
if you
like
know the guy, and even if it's like it's so just scary to me that whole fucking thing, dude.
Doesn't feel like you can trust partying period anymore. It feels like it's
Yeah.
this Well,
I don't
can't-
trust partying anymore. That's why, like,
friends have died. You know?
yeah,
Sure.
dude, it's like I hate to say this, but I like staying at home because I know home is safe.
True.
And I
Sure.
know that when I'm at home, I don't get
Beer is
influenced.
beer. We know that.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, like, the worst thing that I've ever experienced with a can of beer or a bottle of beer is it's flat and it's some old stuff that's been sitting on the shelf for
That's
too
it.
long. You know,
It's all
like
shit.
it's not
Beer
like
ain't never did me
Capri Sun.
wrong.
Do you remember that there was a thing where there's a reason why the bottoms of Capri Suns are clear now. Because
Yeah,
some
I
woman,
do, I
there was
think I
like a
remember that.
fucking lawsuit.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
woman
she
found worms,
found-
like maggots
Oh,
in the bottom
this
of
is
it.
where I fact checked that.
You fact check. Look it up. See, they did.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, we're looking
scary.
it up.
This-
Oh my
this
Dude,
God.
I think
lady-
that I heard something the
Ooh,
same
it's
thing,
so
but it was
gross.
about Monster. It was like a rat
like
head
that.
in a
Oh,
monster
cool.
can.
Cool.
It was like some, like it just, you know what's crazy
I
though?
love it's like
is the
urban legend
FDA,
kinda.
I'm pretty sure, right? Food and Drug Administration allow however many percentage
of rat feces into every
yeah,
candy
like
bar.
animals.
Yep. Per pound of
weird
candy bar.
shit.
I
Per
don't
pound
remember,
of candy bar. I know it's food. Period.
I don't remember
There's a number
what
per food.
what movie I heard that from, but I
feel like I'm
remember
really
hearing
hot.
that. Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm hot
so
on my
funny.
mic. Am I too loud?
So
Who knows? You're not blowing my ear.
and
out.
we
I have 1 ear good still.
understand your concerns.
my good
That's
ear
why
not
we
on there.
created our
blow you.
clear.
Saving it. Yeah.
So apparently, this lady did find something in there, and they
What it was?
created. It was the bottom feces of like a shrimp
Huh.
that she found.
In,
The
what did you
bottom
find it
feces
in?
of a shrimp. She's all,
What
watch
does that
this
even
shit.
mean? Bottom
So-
feces of a
So
shrimp.
it was like a chunked up piece of shrimp that she found that was in her, and she like
Crazy.
sucked it up and drank.
and it was in a
it.
Capri Sun.
Yes.
Crazy.
What?
So
No, that was
now-
maggots, dude.
Well,
Well, maybe that's what they're calling it.
Exactly. The
They're-
they
Bottom
had a good
feces of
lawyer.
shrimp.
You know they did.
they're trying to say that it was like shrimp particles.
Listen, we put shrimp in the Capri Sun. Okay, don't ask us why. That's
So
actually
if
to
you
get the
do
surf.
have any more questions, though, it says
surf
please
flavor.
call 1-800-227-2478.
You know, the
You heard it
Capri.
here first. Call 1-800-227-2748
If you-
for any more maggot information.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
Capri
actually
Sun.
just troll them super hard, start calling and asking about
You heard it here first,
shrimp
folks.
feces. Shrimp
So-
feces inside of.
Absolute shrimp feces inside of
Capri
Capri
Sun.
Suns.
Dude,
So
reality
that's why they
is-
have the clear bottom now.
Well,
though.
the Capri.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
There
how they
was a
get
thing.
Capri in the Capri Sun.
Well, it used to be just like
Animal shit.
Oh yeah, I guess so. huh?
Capri. That's
Well,
actually, if you didn't know, that's actually Spanish for poop.
Nuh-uh.
Capri, yeah.
Capri is poop.
Yeah.
Talking to our producer Gerardo, he's over there. You
Yeah,
guys,
he-
you
So
guys
hold on,
may have
we're
seen him
doing-
on
we're
previous
doing another
episodes. He's pretty
fact check
cool, but
real quick,
we kicked
'cause-
him back to the
No,
yard so he can
caca.
do
It's
all the work.
caca. Caca
Caca.
is doo-doo.
Caca Capri.
Caca's doo-doo. No, Capri. K.
C-A-P-R-I.
C-A-P-R. You can tell I didn't
It
graduate.
could be a K.
Who
in a
didn't
different language,
graduate?
I guess I don't know.
So
Capri.
Capri Sun. I was saying that.
I don't
I was
know.
joking.
Anyways, yeah, we thought you were gonna have some information for us. Why aren't you googling, Gerardo? What the fuck?
Tell me you're supposed to
He's
do
leaving now. He's
I'm on
pissed.
it.
He's like, I'm
Um,
fucking out of here.
Well, so my dog's
Shut that stupid dog
freaking
up,
out, freaking out downstairs.
That's
for some
all right.
reason.
We love her.
So-
So,
Oh,
I don't really. I love her, but I don't
Why
really
is my
like
dog
her.
freaking out downstairs?
dude, I had
Google
some.
that, yeah.
I had a thing. You know.
What's your thing?
Not to like change or derail the subject, but let's talk about some shit.
I think we're jumping around a little bit here.
That's
so
all
far.
right.
What
Let's
do you
talk
got?
about
What do
some
you got?
shit.
So the toads in Africa.
The gay frogs.
They're turning the
Oh,
water
no,
gay.
the hermaphroditic frogs, right?
Yes.
It's the whole thing from Jurassic Park. Life will
Yes.
find a way.
So-
right? Yeah.
Well,
Wait, what are you saying about that though? Did you have
no,
something to
I
go
think
off
that.
of? Nope, nothing. All right.
Well, I
Good
think
point though. All right, let's talk conspiracy theories. Let's talk
Ooh,
what's
let's
his
talk
face,
that.
Alex Jones. So Alex Jones is probably gonna rot in hell because of what
Why?
what
Why?
happened with
Hold on.
those kids and the
Oh, the
you know,
Sandy Hook. Oh,
thing. We'll
that's
move
blown
past
out.
that, but good.
Oh, he had
Blown
Good,
hands in
out.
that.
Good conspiracy. Yeah, good
Is
conspiracy.
it a
theories.
conspiracy theory?
That?
If-
Oh, dude, we're not going down that
no,
fucking rabbit
listen.
hole.
Here's what I was gonna say. God damn it.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Is
I
it
won't.
All
a
right, so
conspiracy
now we're now
theory
on-
if it becomes true
Truth.
later?
Well, it. It was at the time.
Theory
sure.
in the moment,
So hold on, isn't this what science is?
or is it?
Right.
Because science is like proving theories to.
What's up, Brandon?
What?
How you doing, Brandon? Brandon from Salt Lake. I think
Brandon. Brandon, how you
Brandon.
doing? You on the phone?
Brandones.
You better go check on my Mormon Tabernacle brothers, dude.
better get
If
out
you're in
there,
Salt
brother.
Lake, brother, go check on my brothers and hear them sing a beautiful song about the Lord, brother. This is a beautiful
right.
day on Easter, dude.
The Lord. So listen. Let's go back.
Okay,
Hello,
yeah.
Brandon.
Hello.
One more. What do we
Conspiracy
got?
theories. Hola. Oh, fuck. You
Sarah.
guys actually have shirts on? Damn it.
Sarah, hey.
Sarah, how you doing? We love you.
Oh, Sarah,
So-
Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah's
Hi,
on.
hi, Sarah and the kids.
Yeah. So conspiracy theories, do they
Hi.
become, if it's a theory
Jake,
in the
Josh,
beginning
Well,
and then it becomes truth later,
that-
is that person, why, like they're deemed crucified, like, oh, this guy's a fucking psycho. But then
Sure.
all of a sudden they like come out, oh, it's true. And they're like, oh, wow, this guy like,
so with that being
not
said,
like
there-
saying
there-
Alex Jones, or we're not talking specific
Nah,
Alex
right,
Jones. We're
sure,
talking
sure.
about, good example would be Bob Lazar.
Yeah, the
absolutely.
alien shit, because now that's, during COVID, as everyone knows, that was a whole fucking thing.
So, yeah, with this whole COVID thing, everything got shut down. Everyone's like, always like, oh shit, can we really think about aliens, or are we just gonna be like destroyed by? the
Oh,
government?
dude. Well, the whole alien thing is a good distraction because the reality is like, there's so much information leading up to what's actually happening right now. And it's a good way. Like, one of the banks collapsed just like a month ago.
There's three of them. Three major.
But listen to
banks.
this. That same time, they were like,
wouldn't know.
yeah, a mothership is possibly sending. Said what was it? It was the Pentagon comes out with information saying that there possibly could be a mothership sending drones to the planet Earth. This is the same day, same week that the banks that Silicon Valley Bank was collapsing.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Right here. Silicon Valley Bank is shut
This is why I
down
don't
by
pay attention.
regulations in biggest bank failure since.
I'm sure people have
2000.
something to say about it, but
What
It's-
in the hell?
I know, crazy.
You
right?
haven't heard about this?
No, I don't. Like I was sa- That's why I'm glad I don't pay attention to the news, because I'd be hearing about scary shit like that.
Constantly.
I'd rather
So-
keep my head in the
so
fucking
check
sand,
this
man. I
out.
don't like hearing about
Three
mass shootings and shit,
of
you
the
know?
world's
Well, yeah, I mean,
three of
that's
America's
every
most
day.
major banks right now. Three of the most major banks in America right now.
some
have-
big,
Chase or
I would
something?
say big institution.
Well,
Can you guys
what do
hear
you
me
got?
still?
three
What
of
do
the
you got?
largest have gone bankrupt right now.
Wanna hit that?
They're done. They're like
No.
they straight up like cannot give people money. They're out of the fucking. It's horrible right now. Like, let me see what I can
Happy
find.
Easter!
Yeah,
Fuck
let me-
your
let me-
money, dude.
Let me see what I can
That
pull
sucks.
up.
That's
What's up? Producer Gerardo.
Oh,
Huh?
Brandon said that aliens is a reality.
It's true. I mean, it is, Brandon, thank you. It's
Wait,
a
what
good,
did you say?
We love you,
Aliens?
Brandon.
What?
it's a reality.
Oh, is a reality. Yes.
Yeah, but
yeah,
listen
for sure.
to the.
We're not saying it's not.
No, yeah, I mean, it's
not that.
definitely a reality. But the idea is
Them
that,
bringing that shit out though, like you were
So,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, it was like
I-
a weird scare
here's
tactic
a-
shit, like fucking 2030 agenda 2020 whatever the fuck.
Agenda 2030.
I remember you telling me about that, bro. I watched some
What
of
do
those
you got?
videos. That's crazy stuff.
Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, which appointed the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, as the receiver, so the administrator of this now wound down bank, or the process of being wound down bank. To protect depositors, the FDIC has created a Deposit Insurance National Bank of Santa Clara. At the time of closing, the FDIC, as receiver, immediately transferred to this new receiver bank all of the insured deposits that were held at Silicon Valley Bank.
Okay,
They
just-
go on to say that all
Okay, so all
What does that
insured
even mean? 'Cause
depositors
I'm
will have
stupid.
full
I'm
access
dumb.
to their. Okay, so basically, what is happening
Yeah, I'd
is,
rather hear
if
you
you
tell me.
didn't,
But thank you. Good job. That was
if you
informative.
didn't, if you
Except I'm
didn't
dumb.
have, and I think it's only insured up to a certain amount. Right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I think it's
only
everyone's just
insured
shit out of their money.
up
Like
yes,
people who had savings and
dude.
shit.
Yes.
In America, this
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, in Silicon Valley over the hill.
What
Here's the
the
thing.
fuck?
Just right there in
But they're
San
only,
Jose.
let me
Gerardo, how much money did you lose, dude?
They're only
He's like,
insured.
I only bank with Deutsche Bank.
I Deutsch.
I
Sprechen
saw-
Sie Deutsch. Yo, so listen, I got one for you.
Yeah.
They only insured, I think, up to $250,000 or maybe even $500,000.
Fuck is
And then
Tons of money.
if you have
So if you have
millions in
more,
that
if you
bank-
have more than that, then you're fucked.
and that's the other thing. If you didn't get your money insured,
Then you're fucked.
then you don't get any fucking money. So let's say you were like, nah, I don't need insurance on my fucking
Yeah.
like.
The bank doesn't
However
always
much,
tell you need
boom,
to
it's
insure your
gone,
money
you
while
know?
you have it in there.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I do shitty banks like US. US is my
Shitty bank.
God bless US
Oh,
Bank. Here's a
Shitty
here-
walk.
I'll,
Shitty
I'll
walk.
tell you.
Sponsor us,
Go
US
see
Bank,
Myra
you let
at
us
US
know.
Bank.
Yeah,
She's
it-
great. They're a great bank.
Right.
US Bank sucks. Myra's great though.
I'm sure it's a distraction as well, but Trump didn't start a space force for no reason.
Yeah.
He didn't spend billions of dollars on that for no reason at all.
Okay.
True.
Here we go. This leads to one of my favorite conspiracy theories.
Hold
which
on, hold on.
I
Okay.
choose to
Keep-
believe.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
all right, where we at?
Well,
Where we
where
at?
we at? Where we at? Let's say, okay, so we are at, okay, we'll get to that question in a second, or that comment. We are at the FDIC, the bank. Let's finish the banking.
Right,
deal.
right,
So
right,
the
right.
banking deal, what's happening actually is that the people that have money in there aren't actually going to be able to get their money back.
Yeah, they're fucked.
So that the only reason I brought up the alien thing is because it's the same thing. The same week that went down, the Pentagon released that there was most likely a mothership.
I have
out
not
in the-
heard that
Out
either.
in the outer, look that up.
The Outer Banks.
The outer, basically outer ring of the fucking
What the
ozone
fuck?
layer, and they were, just outside of our fucking planet, and they were shooting in drones, and those are the drones that we've been seeing lately.
The Pentagon said that.
Yeah.
Pentagon mothership.
Yeah, please read me some shit.
So,
Because what?
well, but that was the same
God,
week.
you guys are so informed, and I don't know anything. This is
But that was
amazing
the
to me.
same week that
Military
the-
Times. It comes up. Okay, Chief says alien mothership in our solar system, March 9th, 2023.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
that
see,
was
that
like,
was
what,
like-
a month ago?
yeah.
Oh shit! Because what's today?
It's
Like
April something.
something?
See, that's
Yeah,
what I was
something.
saying, and that was like the
it's
same.
Easter, whatever
Says
that day is. Oh,
there is a
fuck, what's happening? You
possibility
only touch my
that
Here,
phone.
yeah,
extra-
well,
extraterrestrial
I got a power
motherships.
cord over there if you want to plug her in.
Well, I'm good. I'm just letting you know. Extraterrestrial motherships and smaller probes may be visiting planets. On our
Yeah,
solar
see, I
system.
read that. And the other thing is this brings us to the whole Space Force deal.
Kirkpatrick.
Okay, so wait.
What's up?
Where were we at? What were you
So-
just searching? Yeah. So what does it say actually? Get Mona in here.
Mondita.
Get Fatty in the video. What's shaking, Fatty?
Hi, cute kitty.
Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii detected a object moving at the speed caused some scientists to suggest that it originated outside our system.
Huh.
The object's orbit also hinted at the forces beside the sun's gravitational pull influencing its movement.
Right.
So it's just basically saying like there was something there that wasn't a comet.
And
that,
some motherfucker used
shot
the
across.
words alien mothership.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, someone's talking out of the side of their fucking head
So-
on that one, I think. Because I mean, what? it's like.
I mean, it's
what proof is there of that?
speculation. Probably just
Sure.
get clicked.
That's cool though. That's super cool to think about. You know, like I was saying, I love conspiracy theories. Gerardo's got another
Producer.
Brandon also says, bring machine mammals to SLC. He loves Nick, and
Aw.
his dad company had a ton in FTX.
Awesome.
And lost it all in the Silicon Bank shit. Oh my god.
Not on his
Silicon
dad.
Bank.
So you guys know someone who lost their.
He said his dad lost-
money in that shit.
My dad's company had a ton in FTX.
Well, do you know
Oh,
what
wow.
bank? Maybe you shouldn't say it.
So-
Did he say what bank? Or I mean, what
So
what company?
That's crazy.
Yeah, the Silicon Valley.
They're saying because of the
Right.
Chinese
Shit.
Okay,
spy.
got it. He
balloon
didn't say. He
shit.
didn't specify what company.
right.
He doesn't have to. It doesn't matter.
A new member is here. Booty the Crew.
Oh, hey girl.
What's up?
What's up, girl?
Booty Crew.
Hey, tell
Hey. Yeah, Booty Crew. Tell her what's up.
tell Colleen that it was a very nice meeting her, and tell Handsome we're gonna make a record soon.
Beautiful.
And
So
that's on God.
On God,
Oh.
we're speaking about aliens.
you were talking
were.
about bringing you to one of your favorite conspiracies.
Oh right, wait, what? So what was the first thing?
We were talking about Trump's Space Force.
Oh, dude, the Space Force thing. All right.
Here we go.
All right, so there we are.
In a galaxy super close to us.
All right,
There's a
George
guy.
Lucas.
Lots of weird stuff came
Okay. I
Wiener
didn't hear the first
Schnitzel
part.
did.
Anyways, I was
Neither
doing
did
a
we.
voice.
Hold on one second, Gerardo.
So, favorite conspiracy, one of, is fucking okay, so there are like these crazy YouTube rabbit holes, right, that you can go down. And one that I was on was that they're doing this whole Space Force thing to like propagandize that. Basically, okay, they're trying to get motherfuckers to like join up to fight the aliens,
Right,
basically.
yeah.
But the whole that's not even
Oh.
the deep part of it. We can't do that. That's Will Sasso's thing.
Will.
We'll get sued. Free Will Sasso. Anyways, the reason for doing this shit is that the aliens are already here. They are like the master race or whatever. They're running the show already.
They've been running the show.
And what it is they want to like, dude, there are weird movies about this. Like that
Can
Tom
I blow your
Cruise
mind
one.
real quick? Can I blow your mind real quick?
Sure.
They're not aliens. They're vampires.
Well, anyways, all
be
right,
a
that's
theory.
cool. That's cool. Anyways, the whole
Let
thing
him
is just
finish his
the
theory
whole.
real
I'm
quick.
not
We'll
even
go on
gonna
to
be
that
able to
one.
wrap it up at all because I'm just
Tom Cruise.
trailing on and
Tom Cruise,
on.
which I think you said.
Scientologist. Let's go.
Scientologist
Oh,
extreme extraordinary.
infamous Scientologist.
So apparently he gives
well, they're
blood.
trying to basically they're trying to get one world government. It comes
Right,
back to
yeah,
the
yeah.
2030 the agenda,
The Agenda
2030 thing.
2030, yeah.
Is what it is. They want everyone to. It's like, oh, Space Force, and then that becomes World Space Force, and then it becomes World Government, World Currency, fucking all these things, man.
Right.
Like, dude, think
Well,
about
the
the
one
Euro,
world
bro.
idea.
Think,
So,
all right,
hold on.
think about this before
at
the
that
Euro.
point, they're overturning the whole entire world's currency and making their own.
That's what I'm saying. Think about
So that's
before
what like
the Euro
crypto. If
existed.
you think about it, that's where like cryptocurrency and shit like that.
Well, yeah, that's
I
the
don't
whole.
even
well,
believe
I don't know if they'll go
that shit
digital, but they
exists. I don't
probably will.
understand. I don't
I'm just
understand
letting
that
you
stuff.
know,
They
like
might go
that's
digital.
kind of like what this shit already is. It's
Yeah.
Like cryptocurrency
Yeah.
is already this like space age fucking like
Truth.
you actually have to harvest this through a computer to even make it into money to get money out of it.
Right?
Well, and the whole
which is-
harvesting thing
which is
comes through
very
transaction, which is yeah.
Which is,
Sorry, go on.
it's just strange. Like, why would you have to harvest your own money?
Well, now what it is like, so my friend Brandon,
harvest
the one who
wood.
was just talking about Space Force. So hold on, let's wrap up
Yeah.
this idea.
Well,
so
it's
the
a
idea
funny-
of
a
one
fun
world
conspiracy
government. Well, it's the idea of one world government. This
Right.
whole alien,
Right.
this alien quote unquote
Unite.
invasion,
Run
right?
it.
Brings
Run the
us to
ship.
this whole. Brings us whole to monetize. How do we monetize the world, right? And it becomes to and we're almost all digital. So how do you digitalize a new currency and get everybody on one currency, right? So I think that brings us to the whole idea. Brandon was talking about how my friend Brandon, the one Brandon SLC over there, throw it up, Brandon.
We love you, Brandon.
Big time
He-
Salt Lake City punk over there.
Punker.
What's up, dude?
So he was
was the
talking
star of the
about
movie.
how it works and what it's called is mining. You're mining your
Yeah, yeah,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin mining.
Yes,
but what
absolutely.
it does,
Crypto mine.
well, what it is
So you're mining it and you have to harvest.
yeah,
it.
but what it does is you mine it and it's transactions. So like your computer helps business transactions supposedly. So like somebody will order something here and it'll go through a transaction through your computer and your computer basically helps and you get like I don't know however much it is per transaction, but
Right.
it's all encrypted and that's where it comes into I think. Right, yeah, I'm sure Brandon will correct us here. I'm sure, but it's all
Brandon,
encrypted.
I don't get it.
It's encrypted, and so we got break bread in the house. We got a little talali.
Break bread is in the house. We love break bread.
What up? Get up in here. Get up in here. What
Poncho
up?
Morales says, "Oh, there she
Baby talali.
is."
T Money's out. So, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, either way, that crypto stuff I think is a good way to, without
still here.
getting into the hard dynamics of it. I think it's the way that they're actually going to be moving us into the one world government.
Word.
And that's what I'm saying. They're trying to basically create like all other currencies into just like currencies that they can
Yeah, and
control.
deleting cash, right? Like
Right.
that was the thing during COVID.
So-
I remember they were like, "Oh, change shortage." Fucking bullshit,
Change
dude. I
shortage,
never
yeah.
bought that.
There's a
I
there's a
am
lot of
so,
countries
like-
right now that are about to ex-nay the American dollar.
So,
you were saying that too, yeah.
dude, I got one for you
We're
guys
a little
talking
bit on
about
the
money.
downslope here.
Talking about money. This actually, no, we're really not. This talks.
Well, as a country, I'm saying.
oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, no, we're
dude.
really not. It was
No,
floating
this
in
is
perfect.
good. I mean, I know this is interesting.
But Dude, we watched this movie. It's called. It's about the chupacabra, right? And Gerardo
Gerardo's
actually, yeah,
Was
our
it called
producer,
Chupra?
yeah, our producer Gerardo was actually informing me that
All right, I gotta look this movie up.
Chupa,
Yeah.
and
I'm looking the movie
it's
up
a
right now.
kids movie. But here's
I
the
think
thing.
it's on.
I
I
haven't
think it's
seen
on
it.
Netflix. I think it
Yeah.
just came out.
Okay.
So
Hold on one sec, Gerardo, what's up?
what do you got, buddy? Come on.
Only Brandon says like BRB pizza driver here, and he loves Tony.
Awesome. We love Stony Tony too.
Yeah, we do.
We love you, Brandon. We love
We do.
everybody who's actually watching. We love all of you. Thank you for
Everybody-
watching right
yeah,
now.
thanks for chatting.
Checking it
Thanks
out
for
live.
shouting me out. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Like
So check it. The chupa. So the chupacabra
Chupa.
was actually a legend that came around in the 90s. Okay, so this isn't like something that was like around for a long time, but came around in the 90s, and it was actually spread by the Mexican government. Yeah, believe it or not, the Mexican government spread it because at the same time that this came out, they were talking their dollar went from 1,000, like it went from basically holding up to like 1,000 to one of American dollars to a peso or something like that. They were getting like $1,000, or the peso was up holding like to 1,000%. We'll call it. I don't even really know the money number,
So
but
you're saying
basically
that it was
at that
worth
same
way more
time,
than American dollars?
and well, I wouldn't say that, but at that same time,
least
it
equal.
was worth more than what it was worth.
Sure. Okay. Oh, I got you.
And what happened was let's say it was worth 1,000 pesos, whatever that might be, you know, it dropped itself all the way down to 1 peso, and however you figure that out into like the world like government or like economy or whatever, basically that
Broke as
happened,
fuck.
and they knew that it was going to happen, so they created this myth to basically screw the Mexican people over, because if they knew that that was coming, they fucking would have revolted and they would have never have allowed it to happen. But everybody's worried about their kids getting fucking eaten by some vampire bird cat thing out in the middle of the
It's a vampire dog.
out in the middle of the deserts and stuff.
That is, I just.
And he was telling me about, and you know, I guess if
Yeah,
somebody's more
I got
educated
it
than I
pulled
am,
up.
please let
I
me know in
mean-
the comments about how that whole money
So it
exchange
says
works.
the chupacabra
What does
is
it
a
say?
legendary creature in the folklore of parts of the Americas.
I thought they found it, like on one
With
of those
its
stupid
No.
shows.
first reported
There's no
sightings reported
Found a
in
giant
Puerto,
squid.
so it was actually
good.
reported in Puerto Rico in 1995. That's the first sighting.
Okay, Nick.
of an
That's
actual
exactly what Nick said. He
chupacabra.
said 90s.
Yeah, I said it was in the 90s or
So
mid 90s.
this makes sense, dude.
You just
This
said 90s, so you're
95 was the
green all
first
the way.
actual sighting that was like documented was
Sure,
1995 in
I
Puerto
don't
Rico.
understand. I don't get.
But they also
politics
said that they were like
man.
a
That's
vampire
crazy.
kind of animal that ended up like,
Yes.
you know, drink bloods of the goats and the baby calves and
So
stuff
so
like
there's
that.
there's a myth about it that it is like a historical vampire mythical creature, but then they actually have evidence of finding them.
That's what I was saying. Is I thought that it was a
Dude.
thing now. Like it's a
Gerardito
an
says,
actual
nah,
creature.
All right, hold
that's
on.
fake. Yeah.
Gerardito says fake. Where are you from again? Near Mexico City, right? Near Mexico City, though.
It says that they're found in Russia and the Philippines as well.
I'm sure they did.
What?
Yes.
What about abominable
check
snowmen?
that-
This
hold
is
on, time out.
really ridiculous.
Hold
to
on,
me.
check
Like,
out.
what?
Check out and see it at the same time that those chupacabras showed up in Russia and wherever. Where was it?
Well,
Russia
so
and-
this one states that they showed up in
Did they have
Russia.
economic issues and was
So,
their dollars
hold on,
getting
hold on.
turned down into nothing?
This one says
Inflation
says,
was a real bitch in the 90s.
This one's, hold on. Reported by a Marine, found one in 1970 in Chile.
Okay.
Okay. In
chupacabra?
1973 in Russia. In 1979 in the Philippines.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Why the fuck would they call it that in the Philippines, dude?
Because they're Filipino.
They call it like
Well-
Nang Glok Dong or some
Nang
shit. It wouldn't be called a
Glok
fucking
Well,
chupacabra.
it's probably something else, but that's probably what.
Well, it sounds more
All I
Filipino
can
than
do
it
is
does
all I can do is show
fucking
you
Spanish.
pictures of what they seen.
I don't even care anymore. I'm so over chupacabras. I want to eat one. That's what I want to do.
You should love it.
Let's get on Joe Rogan. All right, everyone. Start giving to our what is it called? Not Venmo, the other thing.
You gotta
Our
give it
cat-
up,
a
though.
ca- not
You gotta give it
cash,
up for Tony for being such
Yeah,
a
you're-
fact
you're
checker,
on it.
though.
Yeah, Gerardo's kind of shit in the bed as
No,
as
no.
a producer.
He's a producer. Look at him.
supposed to
Oh
look
yeah,
shit
grab
up.
those titties.
All right. All right. Nice titties, Arodo.
Let me stick my tongue between your asshole.
Props to them titties.
Boston PD.
Boston PD. Asshole in the air, nuts on the ground.
Listen, Boston PD, put your asshole over your head and your balls on the ground, all
Your
right?
ball sack as far as you can onto the ground.
Yep. This is what we do in Boston. All right.
Yeah.
So-
So before we leave, I just want to show you guys some pictures of the.
Oh, you're not going
chupacabra.
anywhere, bud.
Just so you know, it is like a
Before we
vampire.
leave.
I put on that cartoon.
Oh
picture
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
You know what they said? You know what they found when they saw those
care,
dogs
dude.
that they
I think
did
it's
find
dumb.
had
I think
mange.
it's
They had mange. They were mange.
Oh, so maybe
Mange
that.
up
This looks like Z's. Oh, Jesus.
But
that
the
one's
right?
chupacabra
blue-ass
supposedly
eyes.
has wings. That's what I hear.
Not these nasty fucking things.
So
Okay.
So story be said that they do
Ew.
have wings. So that with that being said, they're Dracula dogs.
They're
dude.
gross.
Dracula.
All right, what's your favorite animal, Tony?
Yeah.
Mine would have to be a blue-bellied lizard.
Lizard.
Blue belly? Not a yellow belly, huh?
No, blue.
Blue. All right, blue belly. That's
You
an
know why?
Interesting
'Cause-
choice. Why? Yeah.
Because when they're like their defense mechanism is like
Become more
when
blue.
when they get caught, they drop their tail.
Oh yeah,
They
that's a
lose their
lizard.
tail, like,
That's a lizard
Sorry.
thing, though. I think that's a reptile thing.
Yeah, so they just lose their tail and they're out. Poof.
Reptilians.
Nick, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal.
And more specifically, your favorite lizard. No, what's your favorite animal?
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Not reptile, but lizard. Legitimate lizard.
Hey,
How many dinosaurs have you been a part of? Listen.
Wait a minute.
What?
How many dinosaurs have you eaten?
Ooh. I've eaten an alligator. I've had caiman.
I had alligator jerky.
I
yeah.
came in a
Favorite
dude
animal?
before.
Oh, got him.
Bazinga!
And that's what Nick said when he came in the dude. Got him.
Got him.
Anyways,
So we got
What's your
we got a
favorite
bazooka.
My favorite animal. That's a good one. And
I'm trying to think about it now. Gerardo, you're next.
dude, you know, Mike Tyson. Does that count?
Yeah, human. Well, that's
He's
just
not.
a human.
He's my favorite animal. No,
It's a human being. Yeah, it's an animal. He's a mammal. He's like us. We're all mammals, you know.
That's a good question. I would have to
Mammals
say
Wild,
some cat.
your new favorite podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mammals
Oh,
Wild.
yes.
Nice.
Smash that like button, baby.
Damn, I'm good at this. We got to get Rick Glassman, I think
Rick
his name is.
Morty?
That fucking
think-
guy is funny. I'm trying to copy him. Keep going. What's your favorite fucking animal, dude?
I just said, bro, probably a cat of some sort.
I heard it was snails, dude, because it said breeze.
That was
snails.
crazy. Octopus.
So
Bang.
bam.
Eat
bam,
the octopus.
Those snails are fucking gross.
I know they are. I have to go clean the cage here.
Yeah, I told you just dump bleach in.
So
I don't wanna kill the other
I
fish.
think we should just
I'll
put
eat
them
'em.
all in a boiling pot and eat fucking escargot.
Eat snails.
water.
Boring snail
All
water.
right. So Nick likes cats, and I can kind of see why. You can explain it if you like, but I think that cats are super cool too.
I said octopus after that, but cats first.
I think that cat probably would win it because a cat would eat an octopus.
Yeah, but an
That'd be
octopus
fun
is-
to watch.
The octopus is very
hold
smart.
on. I don't know because I think an
Mucho
octopus would drown a
inteligente. There you
cat.
go.
I'm gonna look it up on YouTube right
Muy
now.
inteligente.
Octopus versus cat.
Well, okay. Here's another. I don't know if it's conspiracy. I don't fucking know if it's a conspiracy theory or not. But people say
Tell us.
octopi,
Octop-
octopuses, I believe, is the plural of octopus.
Octopussy.
I think it's octopuses. Anyways, octopussies. That's one conspiracy theory. I think. Why are you looking at me all weird? Is that they're aliens? They
Oh,
are
I've heard.
aliens.
I've heard that.
You've heard that,
They're
right?
Like an
Yeah.
alien species
Yeah, it's a
of
trip,
sort.
Yeah, it's a trippy thing. Like that, because, you know, we're from stars or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
You know, they came, a meteor hit or whatever, and maybe they started as, like us, dude, you know, fucking evolution and shit.
Are you ready for this?
They came in as a little piece of mold, like a little piece of weird fungus, and then they turned into this ingenious, crazy animal. What is this, just a cat video?
Oh, there's a cat.
Oh,
hanging
eating an octopus, like I said.
Oh, I got him.
I told you I'd find it.
Oh, dude, that's not
Got
cool
him.
though. That octopus is. I don't like those videos of people eating live octopuses. It's fucked up. Oh, dude, that is fucked up. I don't want to watch that.
The
Kitty's having a good time.
Yeah.
Kitty
My
shit.
two favorite animals fighting to the death over there. Jesus.
We
Just
here at
don't worry, I'll find it.
Mammals Wild do not support feeding live octopuses to your kitten.
Octopuses.
So-
I'm just saying, if
Don't.
you look
Please
up
don't.
online, you can watch octopus.
Octopuses
whatever you
might
want.
be the
Find whatever you
shit,
want.
We were talking about aliens
you can
running the
also
show.
watch
That might be
octopus eating
octopuses.
kittens as well if you're really into that.
No, I'm
so.
really not.
I don't want to watch that.
Well,
Sorry,
Where the
sorry.
fuck were we going with this, man? We were kind of on one, and then now we're derailed.
No, you had yourself. You were talking about your
Octopuses.
favorite animal.
Ugh. Oh no, Gerardo's turn. Or Anthony is in here now. Anthony, what's your favorite
Anthony,
animal
what's
and
up,
why?
my guy?
Give us something.
Favorite animal is
Break bread, Anthony in the house. Up.
Big dog. He's like 8 feet tall.
That's my dog.
depends what like anywhere.
What's a cool one? What's a cool one that you like? Anything, yeah. Tony said bluebelly lizard. Nick said some kind of cat, but not specific.
Slash octopus.
Probably not a cat that could eat a person.
An
I would hope.
octopussy.
Cool.
Or an octopus, yeah.
Gorillas are pretty cool, I would say.
Ooh.
Silverbacks,
All right.
A gorilla?
gorillas.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
That's a cool
big
animal.
old, big old animal.
Fuck, Nart. You guys are choosing some good ones. I actually have to think of a good one. All right.
Yeah, don't be
why,
such.
why 4? Why 4? Is it? Do you like it?
Just because they're just
There's
built like
someone right
tanks, but they're also can be funny and soft. But, I mean, I don't know personally. but
Motherfuckers are one
you
of the
see
only
videos-
the only species that can like communicate. One of the only that can communicate with us like that.
Yeah,
Like they
sign
can fully
language.
learn sign language and shit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking. It's a trip.
I mean, just off
Good-
the top of my head,
good
it's
call.
just those are one of my top favorite animals.
Solid animal.
Yeah, gorilla. Strong. Stout.
Big old
Maybe
boy.
nimble, if I'm sure, if it has to be.
Good. Like
Oh,
good
you already gave it up.
family-
You missed it, bro. You
Come
just
on.
already told it up. You missed it.
Family. Too,
Tony's
like,
over here
very-
watching his phone. He's like, all right, wait, what? Get on in here.
I'm so slow at some shit. I was like
So-
trying to fact check about an actual cat tearing up a fucking.
We gotta get
What do we got here? What do we got here? We got a little bit more
All right,
time.
Gerardo, what's your shit? What's your favorite animal?
Load that up. Smoke one last bowl. We'll talk a little more rap.
Dogs and cats.
Only one animal. His name is Nicolásito.
Oh, human. Gerardo likes humans. Yeah, I know why. Because he's a sweetheart.
That's
We
great.
love him. We love our Nicolasito.
Get off me.
Hey,
Don't
touch my hand, dude.
Fucking
Touch my
me.
hand, dude. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard one of my friends say. I think it was Rondo. I saw him at dude, I was at Desi's thing yesterday and fucking saw Rondo for the first time in forever.
So these are people that we know.
Michael Serrano is his name. He's a total kook.
Don't really know.
Anyways, a good friend of ours passed, or good friend of everybody's basically
Yeah,
passed
give us some
away.
backstory.
It was a memorial for him yesterday.
I believe his name was Dez.
Yeah, Desmond. R.I.P. Good man. And we were there. Where the hell was I going with this?
You were basically saying,
me.
Something about Rondo over there.
Oh yeah, I saw Rondo, and anyways, fucking Rondo. I don't know, dude. This sucks.
I don't know.
hate
Point
myself.
is he was at a fucking remembrance yesterday and was having a good time. I think he saw
I
a bunch
think
of
I
people
slept.
friends.
I slept through it.
Slept through it. So I got one for you. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about.
What do you got?
We're changing the subject a little bit. I do want to bring up.
Can we delete that part? That sucked. Anyways,
Doesn't matter. So I do want to bring up. Okay, let's bring up this. What is mental toughness to you? What does that mean?
Whoa.
What does it mean to be mentally tough? And
That's a deep one. Right there.
so let me just
do you want to
take
start?
let me take a little crack right here and say that I never got to say my favorite animal, and neither did Gerardo. What did you
Gerardo
say?
did.
Oh, you said
I don't
human.
have
Yeah,
crack to throw.
stupid
I don't
answer.
Yeah, and I thought.
Stupid answer, but I liked it. My answer would be for my favorite animal, probably a human too. I like humans more than other stuff. Cats are cool though. That's all. Anyways,
Cats? So you're gonna copy me?
Is that your
Not gonna be any fucking part of
that's
original.
my final answer.
So I love
humans
cats.
and cats. It's kind of
I'm pretty sure he said his favorite thing was vagina.
dogs are a close third.
Water.
Dog vagina doesn't taste the same though. You know, it's fucking pain in the ass.
What the fuck?
Marijuana.
No, please. I'm already talking about eating. What's the
So
worst
all right.
thing about eating your grandmother's pussy? Anyways,
Yeah. So like I was saying, what is your thought on that? Do you have a thought? Mental toughness, bro. Like, what is your definition of being mentally tough? What does that
Can
mean
you
to
change a baby's diaper without gagging?
Okay.
That's
Can
some-
you
that's
handle?
some-
Yeah, can
that's
you
some
handle
straight
your shit in
mental-
whatever situation? Is
that's some
kind of what
mental
comes to my
toughness.
mind.
Okay.
Like I think that a lot of what that makes me think of is like work situations or somewhere where you're frustrated, right? And being able to finish whatever situation is and not, make a fool of yourself or piss someone off or get in a fucking fist fight or go to jail, all this whole line of shit.
Come on.
I think it's called patience right there.
Yeah. I think that's a big part of mental toughness for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you whittled it down. You hit the nail
Patience.
on the
Yeah,
head there.
yeah. Well, I
Patience,
mean,
that's a big part of it.
yeah. Yeah, I think doing stuff that you don't want to do, but doing it anyways,
That's a hard one.
that is a hard one.
Hard one for me, yeah.
I think that because you're like, oh, I don't want to fucking do that all day. You're like sitting there talking shit to yourself in your head about either how shitty it's gonna be or what it's gonna be like, and then you get yourself to that moment where you either procrastinate and don't do it, and it becomes worse, or you just don't do it altogether, or when you do it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so fucking bad. What was I like working myself up for? So I think.
Yeah, and then you at least earn a little pat on the back from yourself.
For doing it when you didn't want to
mentally.
do it, yeah.
Yeah. That's like every week.
What do you think there, Tony?
Yeah, what do you think?
That's pretty intense right there, because the whole like
Anthony, you want to hit this?
mental
I
toughness
got my hash pipe over here.
Ooh, hashing it.
is like
You guys wanna hit this?
it's like how much can you actually handle of it
Of
of
just
anything.
shit thrown at you, basically.
Anything,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Life.
Right.
Of
it's-
life.
life, pretty
Yep,
much
yep,
life. Guess
yep.
what? Here's a whole bunch of life. It's Monday morning. Life. Wow.
Ah, yeah, it feels
Right,
like
coming
rocks
at you.
falling
We're
on
in
your
a
friggin'
slant,
head.
you
Yeah.
know, like-
Well, it's getting up every fucking day when you don't want to get up or doing shit that you don't want to do. I think that, like what I was kind of trying to get at with that is like the idea of like working so hard for something. I think I think we were talking, I think Gerardo and I were talking about
So what?
a few things, and it brought me to that whole idea of what does it really mean to be like have a strong mental
Toughness.
attitude? Yeah, strong mental attitude. So you said what, Tony?
Well, just the whole strong mental attitude, like that's some in-depth shit. That's like
Yeah.
Well, you could apply it everywhere, but I mean, like the idea
There's
is
a
like,
lot to it.
Yeah, I think that
A lot of different aspects of that,
it's like what do you think, Anthony?
Mental toughness.
Come over here.
jump on in.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Mental toughness.
You go take a piss.
Oh shit. Oh, it's in depth.
I'm gonna take.
I don't know.
I got like 10 more minutes.
A little like you were saying, doing stuff you don't want to do, regardless of what it is. Just being able to take a lot of pressure,
Right.
regardless of the situation. Just kind of having a thick skin, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know about mental toughness, but I feel like
Maybe that's
being
part
mentally
of it, yeah.
tough, you're gonna have thicker skin than someone that's not, because
Yeah, that's true. You'll be able to take more shit.
yeah, because you've had to go through shit regardless. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a definition. I think that hit it on the head when you said doing stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, or being, here's another one, dude. Being consistent.
Yeah, that's
That's like a hard one that you're mentally, like doing the shit you don't want to do comes around with the consistency because, it's like you can't be consistent
that is true.
and you're not going to be happy doing everything that you do all the time.
Yeah, you
know?
gotta.
Even writing music, or like working on stuff, or like the stuff that I know that I have to do that makes the music go from what it is to something better. In those times, I literally am like, oh fuck, like why do I do this? But then I do it, and I realize like, oh, like I feel so much better after doing it. It sounds that much better, and I just feel more like accomplished with the actual goal, with the song shit.
Yeah, no, and I exactly staying consistent, doing the stuff you don't want to do because you you know, in the end, regardless of, like you said, writing music, working out, any type of thing that you don't, going to work, you know,
Right.
you're like, oh, I could just call in sick today, or like,
Yeah.
I could, you know, when I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh, I don't need the money today. I made enough this week, whatever. But I still get up because, you know, other people rely on you with it. And no matter how much you don't want to do it, it's like, all right, I got to push through it because the next time you do it and you kind of want to do it, it's going to be that much easier.
Right. Or you gain a rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gerardo?
Oh, it's because Anthony is not visible in the cameras.
Oh, I'm not visible? Yeah.
That's all good. We still had his voice and everything.
Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hop on Uncle Zap, buddy.
He'll be visible on the one we post on
That's bread right there. That's
on YouTube. Also, yeah, if everybody's checking this out, check us out on YouTube. We'll be putting these up here on YouTube, and be doing this weekly. Just this Sunday Mammals Wild podcast. But I guess we wrap it up. I mean, I
like
really
it.
do appreciate us chatting. It's been a good time. What do you like over there?
I like
Go pee break
Sunday
here.
Mammals Wild.
Yeah, the Sunday's Mammals Wild.
Yeah, I like the addition of Sunday to the name. Maybe that'll
But
be a
you
new
can
thing.
you can count on this every Sunday. We haven't had a set time, but it'll be somewhere between probably 2:00 and 4:00 that we'll probably be on doing this. And you can check us out. I appreciate it. I'm Nick. And
I'm Stony.
This is Stoney. And we got
Kevin Hart.
Scott.
Shout out Mark Norman. Come on our show. Come on our
Come
podcast.
make fun of us. Oh my God.
Mark Norman's just my favorite. I'm Scott. Hi.
This is Scott. Producer Gerardo, Anthony was on. Appreciate
Bread,
it. Anthony Break Bread,
Sport.
Gerardo PhD, and we appreciate it. So thank you, and stay tuned for more music.
Grazie.
MachineMammals.com.
Booyah.
All right, and now I'll take us out on the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Nice, yeah, get that harmony, buddy. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we
held at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's sprangler,
Red glare? Red?
the bombs bursting in air,
Bombs back then? That's
brought truth through the night, that our flag was still